Hello, welcome back to the channel. Got a watch unboxing for you today. I picked one up on Amazon. This one's from Invicta, and this is a titanium watch, and it could be the bargain of the year for me. Let's get this one opened up and find out if this one's worth recommending. Stay tuned. All right, before we get started, happy summer 2025, and this marks the 50th anniversary of the original summer blockbuster, Jaws. Can you believe it's 50 years old? And our sidekick today is Chief Brody himself, the iconic character in Jaws.
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this shit. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Just an amazing movie, and just love Roy Scheider as Chief Brody. And yes, shameless plug, I did pick up the 50th anniversary 4K Ultra HD DVD. You've got to get that. It looks amazing. You can thank me later. No, this isn't a movie review channel, but Jaws is legendary. And as much as I love streaming, you've got to own the Ultra HD version. It just looks amazing. All right, quick look at our barcode on the box. I'm hoping for good things here. Try not to chop the box up too much. There we go. Got that outer sleeve removed. And here we've got the Invicta Invincible in detail since 1837. So nice presentation here with the box. And there it is. Wow, nice first impression. We do have some protective film on the watch dial, but you can see the watch is running. We've got that quartz movement. Let's see if we can get some of the first impression captured here. It's on a nice soft, almost like a microfiber treated pillow. And there's that beautiful titanium case. And here we see our bracelet is well preserved with plenty of plastic to remove here. And we do have the etched signature on the double button locking clasp. A hang tag here with some branding on it. And just a great first impression here with that beautiful brushed titanium, all titanium case and titanium bracelet here on this very classy, simple, sporty looking watch. Great first impression so far. And let's go ahead and get this protective film off of the dial. And let's do a quick rundown of the specs here. $50 MSRP. Are you kidding? What a bargain. All titanium case and bracelet, 43 millimeter case size, lug width of 22 millimeter, mineral glass, quartz smoothed watch, water resistant 50 meters, 3-year warranty. What a great looking watch for the money. And that's just a quick rundown of some of the specs. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and finish our unboxing here. There's not a lot here. There's a card that you can scan, a QR code to get a link to the warranty and, of course, the manual online. And that is about it. Pretty simple stuff, but what a great bargain. Great presentation, especially for the price point. Hard to beat. Let's get our desktop cleaned off here and take a closer look at some of the design elements to this cool watch. Still have a bunch of plastic to remove off of the bracelet, but again, let's get that first impression down here. Very plain dial, very simple. Love the applied indices. We do have a semi-crown guard, push-pull crown mechanism. Very easy and smooth to deploy, but not a screw-down crown by any means. We do have applied Invicta logo at the top, and a printed chapter ring, as well as a printed titanium call out on the watch dial. So a very clean and simple dial, no date complication, very noteworthy. That may be a deal breaker for some, but a very beautiful, classy, and sporty looking watch. And looks like we do have some applied lume on our hour and minute hands, as well as at the applied indices. Very smooth, sweeping quartz movement here. I do like the fact that the seconds hand is not counterbalanced with that Invicta winged icon. Something we see a lot on the Pro Diver series watches. Kind of clutters up the dial, in my opinion, with that counterbalance. So I like the cleaner look here of the hands. And also the skeletonizing of the hour and minute hand just looks sporty and cool. We do have a semi-raised mineral glass crystal. So not a lot of protection there for that glass. But again, this is probably a dressier watch for a lot of folks. And it just looks great. Let's see if we can give you some different angles here to show you the beautiful mineral glass with that wonderful brushed titanium. It looks spectacular, and let the watch do some of the talking here. Again, all titanium construction for $50. Just very hard to beat for that price point. All right, so let's go for the dismount and get some of the protective plastic off of this bracelet and get a closer look at the underside of the watch and the bracelet system itself. Remove our hang tag here and let's get to the bracelet. And there's plenty of plastic protection on this well packaged and wrapped bracelet, so bear with me. We're going to pull some of this plastic wrap off of the titanium and get a closer look at how good the fit and finish actually are. And I got to give it up to Invicta. They did a great job packaging this watch and protecting it, so well done. Took the protective film off of our case back, and this is a screw down case back, which is awesome. We have some nice etching there, and we'll open up the bracelet and get a closer look at that case back in just a minute. And just a nice looking bracelet. Pretty basic stuff, but for the price point, all titanium, hard to beat. You do have our stamped titanium folding buckle system there. And I think we've got most of the plastic off of this bracelet. There's plenty of plastic and protection to go around. So again, well done. Nicely packaged by Invicta. I think I got it all off. Not sure. So all titanium construction. This is going to be a lightweight watch that's going to fit a lot of folks. We're just at 101 grams or 3.5 ounces. Very lightweight watch for what it is. Going to be removing several links so it'll fit my wrists, but we'll weigh that again afterwards. But definitely a very lightweight watch for the sizing. All right, we mentioned a screw-on case back. Let's go ahead and open up the bracelet to give you a better look at the case back itself. Going to make battery changes nice and easy. Have our laser etching there with the Ti-22 series, calling out the 50-meter water resistance, and of course the Japanese movement and titanium call-out. So very nice case back, very classy, well done, and I love the fact, again, that it's a screw-on case back. Very nice. So let's do a quick lume check. We did mention there's some applied lume, and I brought in my solar watch charger. No, this isn't a solar watch. I'm just going to use it to light up our lume and see if we can get a good example of how it looks in a low light situation. So let's hit the lights, and you can see the lume is not spectacular, but it's there, and it's serviceable. I'll say that. It's definitely not the best lume, but I'd say it's a notch above what I'm seeing from a lot of the Casio analog watches. Just saying. All right, through the magic of YouTube, I've gone ahead and taken several links out of this watch, and let's go ahead and reweigh it. I ended up pulling 5 links out of the watch, so it's a lot lighter. Let's go ahead and put it back on the scale for a second. So we're at 89 grams or 3.1 ounces. So a very lightweight 43 millimeter watch. Last but not least, let's get this thing on wrist and wrap up this video. And one thing I will point out as I get this on the wrist is there is no micro adjust on this buckle system. So it's going to be hit or miss for a lot of folks getting this thing to fit right. I pulled 5 links out and feel that it's very comfortable, very lightweight, but there's no micro adjust. So that may be a deal breaker for some as far as the fit goes, but the watch is so lightweight, comfortable, 43 millimeter, very easy to read aboard the wrist and very comfortable. So first impression on the wrist is this thing feels great and looks professional, sporty at the same time, and something you can dress up and or wear in a casual setting. It's just that titanium gives you so much flexibility there. Looks great. And again, with that buckle system, it gives you sort of that seamless bracelet look. There is no locking plate for micro adjust, which is a downside if you're looking to fit the watch exactly and precisely on a micro adjust basis. That's not there. Other omissions are we don't have a date complication, and that could be a deal breaker. But other than those 2 knocks, this watch is a no-brainer for the money. I definitely think you ought to check it out. I'm glad I did, and this one's going to be sticking around for a while. That's what I got for this one, folks. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content. Until then, I'll see you next time.